Hello, this is Deborah with Black Education TV. As some of you may have already heard, we are doing a 3-month trial run of a program we call 12 Dozen. Now that stands for the 12 tribes of Israel, of course, and then the Daughters of Zion Essential Needs. That's what the dozen stands for. Now with this, our Virtue Vibe team, Virtue Vibe is a magazine that we have initiated, and the first issue is also available this September. Our Virtue Vibe team will be having various giveaways and posting various jobs or tasks in which we will pay various amounts for small tasks we need done for the magazine or for other projects that we're working on, such as documentaries and scripts for other video projects that we're working on as well. Also some of our educational material. Many times some of these things need to be proofread, so these are some of the jobs that we will be posting. And all of the giveaways and job tasks will be posted on the 12 Tribes Network website. We'll only be responding to those who actually reply under the post on the website, as it can become very confusing with us getting responses from Facebook and email, YouTube, and other areas. This will help us to keep the program organized by having you reply under the post that you're interested in. Now, the following are going to be the first giveaways that we will be conducting for the month of September, and the job task that we have posted as well. Now, for the giveaways, we have some gas cards that we will be giving away for those of you who may be employed, and we know sometimes employment doesn't always pay all of the bills, and so if we can help soften the blow a bit, we would like to give away some gas cards. We will be giving away a total of 4 gas cards this month, for the month of September. Some flashcards, educational flashcards for anyone who is homeschooling or supplementing their children's education. The flashcards are typically for preschool to maybe 3rd grade. Okay, because there's a variety of different cards in the pack. We will be giving away 1 seed vault for anyone who is looking to start a fall garden. Now is the time. So those are the giveaways for this month: 4 gas cards, the seed vaults, and the educational flashcards. Okay. Also, we do have some job tasks that we are posting for the month of September. The first being the Back to Egypt trivia questions. As many of you know, we all started the campaign for a Back to Egypt board game, and so we have some trivia questions that we need to have proofread and cross-checked and all of that good stuff, and we'll give all the details in the post. Then we also have the Back to Egypt game rules script. Now that script will need to be proofread, and we will post that on as a separate job from the first one that we just called off. Now the last job that we have as of now, I don't know if we'll be posting anything else this month. We just may, but this is what we have as of right now. The last job being a voiceover. Anyone who has an excellent reading voice or script reading voice, and you feel that you can do a great, very clear voiceover reading of the Back to Egypt game rules, we would like to have that done as well. We're looking for someone who has the equipment to do it, the microphone that's going to be clear enough to actually read the instructions for the board game, because we will be using that voiceover in a video in which at some point we're going to put together a video on how to play the Back to Egypt board game. Okay, now for an update on the Back to Egypt board game. A few months back, we initiated a fundraiser for the Back to Egypt board game and would like to thank those of you who did contribute. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. We decided early on to not continue fundraising efforts because many stated that they would prefer to support the project once the game is released, in which we totally understand that. This is why we haven't given any more updates and stated anything else at this point until now, because it does take a lot of funds to produce a project or a product such as this. We came up with another strategy. We would like to order the game in bulk to offer the best price when it does go to market. And so the more we are able to order up front, the less the cost will be per game. So what we're going to do, instead of a continuation of a fundraiser, we would like to introduce various items that we sell. Some of those of you who would prefer to have something in hand to help support the project, that's why we're doing this. And many of you already patronize, and we appreciate that as well. But we have products such as our Back to Egypt study guide, in which that is excellent for anyone who likes to do Bible study. We have lots of references and lots of ways in which we will explain later how that study guide works. This can be used for adults, children, it doesn't matter. It's just for anyone who likes to study the Bible. We also have our tabs for those who are doing in-depth studies that have nothing to do with the Back to Egypt board game, but you have your own individual study you're doing. We have our tabs workbook. Okay. And then we also have other tangible products such as our necklaces and jewelry, our educational material, and so much more. And so this way we figure we can continue to move forward with the project, and you can receive something tangible in support versus just giving a donation. Again, we thank those who have already donated, but for those who would rather have something in hand, we decided to do things this way instead. Now, it would be great for us to be able to bring this to market in 2019. We were hoping to do it sooner, but again, the price, we want to keep the price affordable. And in order to do that, we need to be able to order the game in bulk. We've ordered the upgraded or the updated board where we added the Torah and Beyond. We'll show that to you all at a later date. We also ordered the first set of trivia cards for the Torah and Beyond portion of the game. Everything is looking great. We are really pleased with how everything has turned out thus far. But again, our issue is keeping it affordable, because if you only order one or two, as you know, that is considered like a proof or a sample or a prototype. And so the price is going to be much higher. If you order 10, it goes down a little bit more. You order 50, it goes down significantly. If you order 100, it goes down even more. Order 1,000, it goes down even more. And so that's how it goes. And so we're trying to get it to the point where we can at least order enough to have a price that's going to make the game affordable. This Back to Egypt game is absolutely fun. We've played it at our Kodesh events. We've played it here in our home with others. We've played it with just our family, and we've given some away to others. We took it to Michigan with us. I mean, there are a number of different places we've played the game, and this game is awesome. It is absolutely awesome. We thank the Most High for the vision on giving the game. It is definitely something that can be used to study the history of our people. It's a cultural history board game, and is also fun. Okay, so it's not just a board game that you're going to play and not learning anything. It's made to actually teach as well as have fun with your family, or you can have a Back to Egypt party gathering, because we do have the deluxe size board as well. And so we look forward to being able to bring this to market soon, y'all willing. So we just wanted to give you that update, and also an update on the 12 Dozens project that we're working on. We want to do what we can to look out for one another as far as with the Daughters of Zion. With our first video where we talked about that, please go back and look at that. If I remember, I will put the link in the description area. But it explains in more detail of what 12 Dozen is. This is something we can all participate in. We all have overflow that we can give to someone else. It doesn't just have to be money or gift cards or anything like that. If you grow your own produce, in which that's something that we talked about in the first video, where we give away produce. We've even given away some of our livestock. These are the things that we are talking about. We give away some of our eggs. If you have extra clothes that you don't need anymore, that can be given away. If you have things for children, you want to help out with some school supplies for someone else. Even if you don't have children, maybe you want to help someone with school supplies. So whatever it is, that you can do to help some of the Daughters of Zion. We encourage you to check into this and follow along with the program. We're going to do a 3-month trial run. If it's not something that we feel that people are interested in as far as helping someone else in this particular way, then we will discontinue the program. This was at the advice of a very wise sister that I spoke with before initiating this. It was suggested that we do a simple 3-month trial run, and we want to keep it as simple as possible. It's more blessed to give than it is to receive. That's what 12 Dozen is all about. We don't want to just deal with just giving either. We want to be able to help others who may have things that they're doing and they may need a push or some support. One project in mind I'm going to talk to you about later. It's a very excellent project that I think we can all get behind and show some support. We recently did an interview with Ahaya Academy as well down in Georgia. That is an excellent project that I think is a blessing for our children. We definitely don't want to leave our children out of the loop, and with Ahaya Academy, I'm loving what they're doing. They have not only just the physical location, but they also have several slots that are going to be available for those who want to homeschool but could use some assistance. I believe she said they're going to start off with 75 homeschool spots. So you're going to want to get in touch with them as soon as possible if this is something that you are wanting to do. But again, that is our update on the Back to Egypt board game and the 12 Dozen Daughters of Zion Essential Needs program. With that, family, I'm going to go ahead and say shalom, and we love you, and enjoy the rest of your day.